Okay, so here is part 2 of our back care class. So if you have a little bit more time, you've come on to the second stage of this class. So we are going to come back to our bridge position, or our bent knee position. So coming onto your back, if you're not already there, arms alongside you. We're going to send out our right leg and just start to very slowly draw a circle with that right leg. So really take your time. It's slow, it's controlled. Working in a clockwise direction. Make sure the arms, the hands are soft. Make that circle big if you can. Keeping that left leg as still as possible. That lower back is in contact with the floor. And then start to reverse your circle. Make sure you've got that connection with your breath. There's no holding of the breath. You're drawing that circle. Plant that right foot down and then squeeze that right knee in. Squeeze, a hug. Take a little rotation through that right foot and then reverse. Let that right foot go and come down to your mat again, so both knees are bent. And we're going to send our left leg long. So ready to draw that circle now with the left side, making it quite big, slow, controlled, working into that hip joint, which is also connected to the lower back. Reversing that circle. Just noticing if the face and the jaw are soft, there's no clenching. Just noticing if the breath is long. Reversing your circle now, the opposite way. Taking one more circle. And then planting that foot down. Ready to squeeze in that left knee. A hug. And then draw that circle. Move that foot, ankle joint, and reverse. Planting that foot down, just take a cactus into both arms, bending at the elbows. Let your knees fall over to your right side. Just let them rest there. Maybe they're resting on your block, your pillow. Back to center, and then let the knees fall over to that left side. Again, just resting, holding. to center. Squeeze in the knees, give yourself a hug, and roll side to side. And then plant your feet back down on your mat and grab your yoga block. Just push up and slide your block under your lower back and the top of your glutes. You then rest down to your block, adjust it, make sure it feels comfortable. Maybe it needs to be higher, maybe it needs to be lower. You're going to send your right leg long on your mat and you're going to draw in your left knee. So do make sure that block feels comfortable. If it doesn't, you adjust, and if it still doesn't, then please do remove it. So you should be feeling this into the lower back and into that right hip. Let that right leg come back to your mat. Take a bend into your right foot as well. Then send your left leg long and draw in your right knee. So everything with awareness, slow, controlled, no rushing. Holding that right knee in. Let that right foot go. Take a bend back into both legs. Push up into your bridge like we did in the first part of the class. Remove your block. Arms are alongside you. And very slowly roll back down to your mat. Take a squeeze in of both knees. Give yourself that hug. That roll side to side. Now to come up, I'd like you to roll onto one side and then push yourself up into a seated position. We're going to take our legs long on our mat. We're going to make sure we're sitting evenly on our glutes, and we're going to grab our belt or our strap, whatever we are using. Just take it around the feet. So you're holding your strap, your spine is long. You take a breath in and we just slightly hinge forward. There is no rush. There's no pushing to get low. And every time you inhale and exhale, just see if the body wants to go deeper. There's no rush. Try and have a loose grip on your straps. You're not clenching the arms, you're just relaxing the shoulders. And you're hinging slightly forward. Keeping your gaze towards your toes, you're not hunching into the neck. I'm going to take a few more breaths here. And if it's really challenging for you to come a little bit forward, then do sit on a block, a rolled up blanket, it will help. I'm going to take one more breath. And then release. Take a bend into your legs. So you cross your legs. We're going to do our left leg first, our right leg in front. So make sure the feet are not stacked. Grab your block again just in front of you. And we're just going to start to take a walk towards our block. Now it might be that we can come down and we can rest our forehead on our block. We get that stretch in the right glute. Or it might be that we want to keep our hands on our block and we just take that slight hinge forward. Or maybe we're going to bring our elbows onto our block. We're going to rest our head in our hands. See, 3 different options there. You're going to decide the one that works best today. We rest and we hold. We come back to our breath. After the next exhalation, take that walk back up and just change the cross of your legs. Again, make sure the feet are not stacked, they're just one in front of the other. And then we take that walk back down, choosing the version that works best today. Feeling that now into that left glute. So particularly good if you do suffer with sciatica. A deep stretch into that big muscle, the biggest muscle in our body, the gluteus. If you can soften and relax a little further. And then we slowly ease out. Just find that position that feels comfortable now to cross the legs or sit on something. We are just going to close the eyes. We can just rest the hands in the lap. Or maybe you prefer resting on the knees. Close your eyes. Take a drop of the chin down towards the chest and just take a roll through the head. Reverse that roll to the opposite way. And coming back to center, let's just rest here for a moment. Either dropping the gaze or closing the eyes. Just noticing how the body now feels. Noticing the breath, but no control, just allowing that breath to flow with ease. And bringing your awareness back to the lower back. And just noticing And finishing your practice today with a moment of gratitude. So maybe it's gratitude for your body that's always working to serve you. Maybe it's gratitude for your back, your spine. And just maybe bringing your hands to your heart and honouring yourself. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you feel better for this practice. Do let me know in the comments below. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.